Hi, and welcome to another episode of Fitness and Friends. I am your humble host, Dr. Bob Ruano. Today's show is a bit of a mashup. I'm joined by three of my friends in fitness, George Seaman, Bernie Acosta, and Amanda Birla. Welcome, guys. We're going to discuss a wide range of topics today, from our local fitness competitions, what each of us is doing for recovery and supplementation. We'll also get an update from George on his dog Olivia and her quest for the Whole Foods mascot competition. And Bernie and I had a conversation recently about the importance of finding time for male bonding and the deleterious effects of not programming that into our busy schedules. And we'll also talk to Amanda about getting back to training after having kids. So before I eat up all of our time, let's say hi to Bernie, Amanda, and George. What's happening, guys? Hey, where's the clap in there? There it is. Thank you. So this is nice. After an episode last week with Chad, you guys all know Chad.
Yes.
Did you saw that?
Yeah.
Yep.
What a story! I had no idea
I
about
knew
his
parts,
Really?
but not the full story. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a badass. I known him from the gym for 7 or 8 years, and knew he was physically a monster. And he always seemed very stoic, very quiet.
Yeah.
But I had no idea of like the baggage that he was carrying with him and dealing with on a daily basis. So if you haven't seen that one, go back and watch those last week's. So, George, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Man, I'm very excited to hear what's going on in the life of Olivia. But before we get to that, this is a tease. This is a tease.
So we're all here.
But, yeah, right. We want to know.
She's a celebrity.
Okay. We'll talk about the results in a moment. But I understand training now. You're going to test your physical limits.
Yeah.
In the Primal Games. Is that what it is?
So Saturday
Yeah.
is like the 4th Go Primal Games they've done.
Okay.
So I signed up. I haven't competed in like 2 years.
Right.
So
And that's not like a CrossFit competition. It's just a general
It's a
fitness
little bit of everything. So there's
What do you do when there's a barbell? I mean, do you even know?
I do CrossFit.
He run away. He go to the other way.
Listen.
Grabs his dumbbell.
Can you give me a dumbbell?
Wait. Yesterday, I did CrossFit.
Yesterday?
Dang.
Well, that's
He's
good. You're getting
training.
prepared.
I don't do CrossFit on Mondays, but I hadn't done cleans in forever. 215.
Oh,
Power.
dang.
Is that right? Are you
Good
serious?
for her.
Honestly, I'd be
Yeah,
shocked.
bro.
If you
Not even a squat where you have to get a thigh off the ground. I powered it.
if you would have asked me, and
Is that like your muscle ups? Like your muscle ups?
When no one
seen the
thinks that I
muscle
can
up,
do
okay?
them, when no one thinks I
I've
can do
seen
them,
'em.
I can still do it.
with all due respect,
I haven't
would have
seen it.
expected you to say, I got 155.
No, 215.
With all due respect, that means I can say whatever I want. You can't take that as
215.
It's your show.
That's
hello.
impressive, my man. So is that a one-on-one? Is that a solo or is that a team competition?
So it's team.
Okay. Who you paired with?
There's, Jamie. I always pronounce his last name wrong.
Oh yeah.
Hey now.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I
Like
pronounced
hey
it
now.
right.
Hey now.
Okay.
Nailed it.
I thought I did it wrong every time.
That's a good teammate.
So
Jamie, I feel bad for you.
no, we're gonna be good. So there's
Yeah, you're gonna crush it thanks to him.
Dang, Bernie.
I won one comp with him.
What's
Jamie's
Jamie?
awesome. Jamie's awesome. I came in second that day.
Is that right?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been talking about
Yeah.
it since, I feel like.
Yeah, I actually wore that shirt today to the gym.
Oh, dang.
So there's 3 divisions, right? There's elite, there's competitive, and there's general.
Okay.
General is like what we do in group.
Right.
So instead of like doing barbell snatch, you do dumbbell snatch.
Got it.
Instead of doing muscle ups, you do pull-ups. But what ended up happening was nobody signed up for elite. So I could do competitive, but do I really want to compete against Marcus and Omer and guys like that? It's just not fun for me.
So why not just you and Jamie sign up for elite? No competition,
We win.
and you win.
We win, right? That'd be good.
You win the bag of protein.
It's actually money.
$20 gift card for
It doesn't matter. It's the title.
next door.
Elite champ.
So we're
Beast
doing
of the
general.
box.
The workouts are actually hard. Like
Yeah.
the only difference is there's no barbell, but like it's
Yeah.
the same height on box jumps, the same rep scheme. We're doing rope climbs, we're doing double unders and all that.
Nice.
There's just no barbell.
Yeah.
There's only 3 teams doing general. So
Okay.
we're actually
Oh, so
guaranteed
you're gonna podium.
Guaranteed. No, but like for me,
That's a good photo op.
Which is why he signed up for that.
Well, maybe he's a little jealous because I understand
Hey,
Olivia.
you might do podium.
listen, I am really good at second place. I've come in second like 7 times of the last like competition. I've
First
done.
Hey,
of the
that's all right. I
losers.
understand. I've done Wadapalooza twice in second place both
Yeah,
times.
I mean-
It's, you know.
But no, sorry.
It's just
rough
like
life.
go for
We're
Animal
the
Games.
Palooza,
Listen,
Hey, so you've been training for this. So you said you started doing some CrossFit yesterday.
he's been
training
Great,
for the
in
last
preparation
10
for
years.
tomorrow. What now? You mentioned something about a workout today. What'd you do today?
today was zone 2.
What the hell is this? So what's the zone 2? Come on. That sounds like a fancy term for like we're gonna go for a long run or
It's
for a long
half-assing.
row. Half.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a 40.
It's like working out, but you can't have a conversation with your neighbor.
That's the point, is that you're not supposed to like work yourself up into
So zone 2 is just a fancy way for saying taking a jog.
pretty much.
Okay.
Like today was what was that? It was 40 single dumbbell lunges, 6 shuttle runs, 10 meters back and forth, 12 single arm double press, 6 shuttles, 7 pull-ups, 40-minute AMRAP.
40 minutes.
Right.
There's zone
I
2.
broke a
Okay.
sweat.
Like 40
Zone
minutes.
2. This guy is dialing it in.
I
He's
just wanted to move.
tapering.
I just wanted to move.
He has to start that taper for
I
the
just wanted to
competition.
move. Right? I'm
He's
not gonna
saving
lie.
himself for Saturday.
Monday he was okay. He's all in, and then come Friday. What are you gonna do tomorrow?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe run.
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
treadmill in my house. It's great.
All right.
Just put it in front of the TV and I'm good to go.
I would totally do that.
That's what I do. It's great.
So while we're talking about competitions,
Oh, jeez.
yeah. So Olivia,
coming. It's coming.
which you guys, if you don't recall, Olivia, lovely animal. Yes.
No,
Dun-dun-dun.
no, don't do it.
She won.
She won?
Of course she did.
Olivia was in the running
Look at her.
for the mascot for Whole Foods. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
I love that.
Yeah, that is. I'm speechless.
What did she win again?
So
Let's talk about this.
I won
It was a
an
special,
Amazon gift card.
Okay.
There's going to be a plaque in the store.
Oh yeah, with a picture, please.
No, it's
That
just be like
picture?
it was just going to be a, like 2021 winner, and then
Okay.
we'll keep doing it. And then in the
Long
break
live
room,
Queen
they're
Olivia.
building a shrine to her in the break room. I swear to God. That's the only reason why I did it.
A shrine. Well, so I understand that there was some controversy.
There was. I got accused of cheating.
Well, that's it. And it was by the owner of what was Dumpster, the raccoon.
Raccoon.
Dumpster the raccoon.
Okay.
Right.
No.
No.
It was the girl who came in. It was.
She probably doesn't
people
watch the
wanted-
show, so you let it air. Just change the name.
It was 2 team members that weren't even in it that accused us both, the first and second place people, of cheating.
Stuff in the ballot box.
Pretty much. Because what was supposed to be, it was in store, right? So they had this huge like poster board
Yeah.
with numbers, and there were cups in front. I don't know if anyone saw it, but you go in, you put $1 and whatever.
Right.
So the girl who came in second and myself thought, well, why don't I appeal to my friends?
Yeah,
in
your
the
other
world,
circle, right.
So I posted it to Facebook every day for a week.
What's
right?
wrong with that?
Hey guys, this
Yeah.
is for a charity, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Whole Foods, everything Whole Foods does is for charity.
Right.
This money went to some school in town.
Yeah. Because Bezos doesn't need any more
He doesn't
cash.
need any more money, right? Yeah. So I did this every day for a week, and I raised like $130, like nothing life changing. But then I felt bad that I was like asking people every day. So I said, okay, from this point for the next like 3 days, whatever we raise, I'll match it 2 to 1.
Yes.
So I ended up raising like $153 total, and I matched it.
So you matched it?
2 to 1. So I raised like $460, something like that.
Oh.
The girl came in second.
I see where this is going.
Started a GoFundMe on all of her
Oh.
stuff, and she raised like $300. And then like third place was like a distant of like $11. So there was like a little like, oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you guys went out. But the way I said it was like, if we didn't do this, the store would have raised like $100 total.
Right.
Since we did this, we raised like $1,000.
Right. Well,
Leave
hey,
me alone.
you know, she has a valid point, but her GoFundMe, I think, null and void. The judge kicks it out. All right. And of course, it happens in Florida. right?
Of course.
Yes.
Recount. I want to
Recount, yeah. So that's great. So speaking of fundraising, boy, this is a perfect transition.
Oh, geez.
Speaking
Dang,
of
you nailed it.
fundraising, huh? I am becoming professional.
Who's good at this?
Amanda, we have a really cool event coming up this
We do.
Saturday at 100 Fitness.
We do.
Tell us.
So at 100 Fitness, we are doing Global Grace. So it is an event to raise awareness for if you've had breast cancer or if you're a survivor or people, anyone, I guess. 1 in 8 women actually are diagnosed at some point in their lifetime with breast cancer. So it's not necessarily a fundraiser, but we're just kind of doing the workout. We always have a community day
Right.
first Saturday. So we just turned it into an event.
That's great. Yeah, and that's part of the Barbell for Boobs program?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So they help women post-cancer get back into the gym and on
That's
their
awesome.
feet,
And
so.
that organization, that non-for-profit, has been around a while, right?
Yeah. At least 10 years.
Yeah. That's really cool. And so the workout is Grace this year.
Grace.
Okay.
It's always Grace. Global
Is it
Grace.
really? Well, okay.
It's in the title.
Yeah. Explain to us what Grace is.
So Grace is 30 clean and jerks.
Yeah.
Prescribed weight for men is 135, ladies 95. But obviously there's going to be a ton of different scaling options, whether it is lighter weight, dumbbells.
And people can still get involved with this.
Definitely.
So how would they?
definitely.
How can they contact, or who do they?
So,
where do they find this information?
Couple different ways. I have the event linked on my personal Facebook page, or if you go to the 100 Fitness Facebook page, they have an event created on there as well. And if you are a non-member of the gym, there's a link that you can sign up for the class at 7:30, 8:30, or 9:30.
That's what Farah and I did. So we'll certainly be there. Breast cancer has touched our lives a lot this year. So my mom right now is going through her third sort of bout with it. She's kicking ass, but just the fatigue, the nausea, the loss of the hair, and really the de-socialization, because she's got to stay away from everybody, especially
now, yeah.
right now.
COVID,
So yeah, it's tough, but we'll be out there. So yeah, hopefully you got Dave on the phone? Oh yeah, great. There's another event coming up. We'll get back to this, but another event coming up at the end of October. Have you guys heard of Festivus Games?
Yes.
Okay. So we have on the. Is he there? Yeah. Put him on. So we
I'm
have.
here.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
David. So this is David Tate of Risen Strength CrossFit. So we're talking about some events coming up in our town, and Festivus. Festivus is coming up at the end of the month.
Excellent.
Is that
Right.
yeah? What date is that?
It's going to be October 23rd, Saturday.
Can you tell us real quick? I mean, Festivus Games. What is that? Now, this is something that's going on for some time. Can you describe it for us?
That's right. Yeah, it's a nationwide event. Actually, worldwide. There's other countries that participate as well. The whole idea behind the Festivus Games kind of comes out of the comedy show Seinfeld.
Oh yeah,
where they had
Festivus for the rest of us.
The little Festivus for the rest of us, right? And so the idea, kind of in the context of
Great episode.
CrossFit, was, there's a lot of stuff out there in the fitness community, and a lot of the competitions and a lot of the things that we participate in kind of gear themselves towards a higher percentage of the fitter athletes. And so Festivus says, well, let's for those people that maybe aren't in that higher percentage just yet, or they're wanting to do their first competition, something that's a little bit more
Sign up.
accessible.
Yeah.
And so, the idea is the competition is for the rest of us, for those athletes that want to compete in a competition, but maybe don't have bar muscle ups or,
Yeah, so they're more technical.
3,000 double unders yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
And,
Now,
there's things about it, all the events are released ahead of time, so you can see all the events, you can see all the workouts, all the weights and everything, so no surprises, and it's everything's right there in front of you.
So it's the same workout across around the globe, yes? The same workout.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty cool. Is that a team event or is that an individual?
So every so often it changes. So they do individuals, they do 3-person teams, and they do 2-person teams.
Okay.
And so this event coming up on October 23rd is a 2-person team event.
Okay.
Same
Is that
sex
a
or
co-ed or is that male, female?
It's both. So you can
Okay.
have same gender, mixed gender, and then there's 3 divisions within each one of those: intermediate, novice,
Yeah.
and masters.
Awesome. Well, hey, can folks still sign up to do this?
Absolutely. We got a couple spots left, and we're going to do a waiting list because what we want to do is make sure all the heat assignments are set up ahead of time. So
Right.
if we get enough to create another heat, then we'll open up that waiting list.
All right.
So yeah, folks can sign up on our website, risenstrength.com,
Okay.
and there's a special events page they can use to sign up.
All right. What's it cost to register?
I'm not sure actually what the cost is.
I like
Festivus takes all the money, so
That's all right. We'll find out, and we can put it in the show notes.
that's right. It's on the registration page. The Festivus takes all the money, so
Festivus takes off. I love it. Well, Dave, I appreciate you taking the call here today, and yeah, we'll guide folks to that event. I will be judging at that event.
That's right.
And I'm a horrible judge because
Celebrity.
Celebrity judge.
I am going to be a celebrity. No, I'm a horrible judge. 'cause
celebrity judge. Yeah.
I don't like to judge anyone. I think each to each his own. I'm very what's the word? Not
You're doing so good. You're doing so good.
0 no reps.
zero. No, but but I will do my best to represent the Festivus feel, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So all right, Dave.
Yeah, and then I was just going to say, if folks are interested, if your listeners are out there already signed up, let them know they can come by the gym during open gym time, do a drop-in, and try out the workouts exactly how we're going to do it on game day.
That's really cool.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, my friend, I'll catch you in the gym here soon. But I appreciate you taking the
All right.
call. And all right, people, let's get out there. Let's get Festivus for us rocking for 2021.
I never knew
Right.
that's why they
I love
did
it. Yeah, thanks for having me.
I like that.
Talk to you soon, David.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's a pretty
I've
cool.
heard of it, but I've never I didn't know that's
I
why.
never
that.
heard of it.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
That's
Like you said, it's
that's
an
where you go
international
and work out?
event.
That's where you're working out now?
Yeah. They've opened up the gym to me. A super nice group over there.
Nice.
And, I mean, 95% of the time I'm in my garage. Time wise is what it comes down. And that kind of led to like our conversation. Before we get into that, though, I wanted to double back with the Grace and those numbers. So this is where I'm going to blow y'all's mind. 135.95, right? Mm-hmm. What is it? 225, 155.
For Diane.
Yeah, right.
Or like scaling.
You see,
Yeah.
it's always scaled male to female weight. Do you know where that number comes from,
No idea.
Bernie?
No?
George?
Dave Castro?
I know something they don't know.
Castro.
Ready? It comes from, it's not willy-nilly. It's not out of the sky. Yes. It comes from, it's a percentage. So what they've done, they took the, from the Olympic weightlifting, the PRs of the male weights and the PRs of the female weights, and they realized it's about a 70% difference. And so as a result, that's where those numbers come from. It's about a 70%, or is 70% of the other. Pretty cool, huh?
You learn something every day.
Yeah. That's right there. I heard that little nugget. I said, I got something for you.
Little nugget.
So,
Ew.
yes. So, Bernie, speaking, you were asking if I work out there. I do when I can, but like I said, I wish it was more frequent.
Better on the
So as a
garage.
result, I'm in the garage like 95% of the time. So I go to work, I come home, I work out, and I'm with my family, love my family, and that's it. And we get, I don't want to say we get stuck in this, but we neglect, especially not being in a gym environment anymore, that social interaction with your male counterparts. So you and I were talking about that. Like, we kind of need that outlet, and we determine, because I think that has an effect really on our physical well-being as well. Of course, our mental well-being, but that affects our physical well-being too. So like we miss hanging out with George and
Believe it or not, George,
I
I
know,
miss
buddy, and giving him shit all the time.
Miss you, George.
I know. So, yeah, you and I, we talked about this. We're going to start putting a regular thing on the books where we get together, a little coffee, maybe a little workout, some lunch, whatever. But I think that'd be good for both of us because we need that outlet. We need events, right? We don't want to vent to our significant others all the time.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, and kind of counsel one another.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? And you guys
And
have
the
that.
snack talk is way different
I
between
think-
boys and girls.
For sure. I mean, and now women are very good about this. They know the importance of that. Getting together and just chatting it up, henning, if you will. And well, that's true. Henning.
He missed the
Yeah, it's a language differential.
yeah, he didn't get it.
Right. So
Chickens,
we
huh?
kind of need that as well.
Yeah, everybody needs that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody needs that.
So
sometime.
we're on it. Let's see where we're at. So, man, you're back in the gym now, like full time, killing it.
Well,
What's it feel like? I mean,
trying.
it's taken some time, yeah.
yeah, it's taken probably more time post second baby than first.
Mm-hmm.
It's also way less of a priority for me right now still. In fact, I don't know how old Cooper was when I was on the show the first time, but I almost feel like it's harder to get it in now than it was earlier.
Yeah.
Even though he's a little bit older, he's needier.
Some more active.
Yes. So
It's not like feeding them and let them nap for.
exactly,
All
you
day.
got to like entertain him and
Yeah.
actually be a good mom. So,
Right.
if I get like a workout in, I'm happy with it. I don't do too much skill work. It's more just let's do a little strength here, maybe a little cardio, and call it a day.
Yeah. So snippets.
Yeah, and I do all classes. Like I don't really train on my own.
So
I
you-
do extra stuff.
So you've got the right headset then for it.
Yeah.
Because you don't sound like you have any kind of frustration. Like I used to be able to do this and used to be able to do that. And
No, I mean, I still have like moments, especially with some of that higher skill stuff. Like, why is this so hard? Like,
Yeah.
this shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
But I also don't do it all day, every day. So
Yeah. And it'll get to, if you decide you want to get
if I want
there.
to do it, I can. If not, then
Exactly. I was thinking
not
about
meant to be.
the other day. I talk with my patients about like, and they think I'm crazy. I'm like, but they need, especially the older ones. I say like, you need to like, every few weeks lay on the floor on your back and then get up. Then lay on your stomach and get up. If you can do it unassisted, great. You're good for a couple weeks. If you can't, then use some assistance. But you've got to work on that skill. So, I have patients who fall and they're down on the ground for 3-4 hours until somebody comes across them. I mean, that's a dangerous situation. So I was thinking about it in terms of like where I'm at. Like you mentioned muscle ups. Like there's going to be a point in time where I can't do a muscle up. I'm already feeling like the effects of age and some of the weights are, you're not PRing anymore. They're starting to come down, and it's a little
I've already
frustrating.
hit that.
Whatever.
I'm in trouble.
I'm
This
serious.
CrossFit athlete. Oh, I'm so bad.
I only came in second at Wadapalooza.
Oh, this is so
twice.
bad. My life is so rough.
Listen to this.
I'm so unfit.
I am spilling my heart out.
But I get what you mean, because even like now, like I'm like, psh, if I ever hit that number again, that'll be great. But I can't remember the last time I hit a PR on anything.
Yeah. I'm right
She
there.
still
See,
beat
if you
us
don't,
in
if you
every
don't
workout
go for
at the
PRs,
gym.
then you don't get let down.
It's in the same weight.
Well, you hear that? I
say
mean,
that
this
out loud.
is a nugget right here, George.
this is very
This
deep.
bears repeating.
If you don't go for PRs, you won't get let down.
Yeah. Wow, that is the most sad.
To,
I don't know if
but
that's encouraging or the
But
saddest thing I've ever heard.
The first thing that he said, I did
George's
215
life
yesterday.
personality.
15, buddy.
Scaled for
Hey,
life.
yeah, that's right.
Bernie.
I will never.
Hey,
I will
is
never
Is that
feel.
a PR?
No.
I will
I
never
see
feel
that shirt-
rejected.
I see that shirt at home all the time.
I love that shirt.
A scale as AF.
Scaled AF. I need to find women's RX is still RX. I need to find that shirt too.
If you can't find it, you need to make it because that's
I don't
gold.
care.
That's gold.
I'm out there every day. I don't care.
Well, we are. We're all getting older. Okay, some of us are younger than others.
Like the
but
one that
we are
like the
getting
one
older.
that this guy wears at the gym, like fit fat or something like that.
Kind of fit.
Kinda fit, kinda fat.
Kind of fat.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that one.
It's a whole brand.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Dang.
They're all of their like
Kind of fit.
cartoon work is like it's a kettlebell, but it's like melting like an ice cream cone, or it's a barbell with weights, but the weights are pizzas. So it's all
Oh,
like
George,
that.
this is right up your alley. I mean, well, you understand. I mean, Amanda, with pregnancy, like how much weight did you put on?
With both about like 35, 40 pounds.
So I mean, so that's a big transformation, big change in your body. I mean, you experienced that.
I didn't get pregnant. I just got fat.
Hey, what is this guy
It's
laughing
hard
at?
to lose weight. Okay,
What is this guy laughing at?
I'm not laughing about that.
Take your shirt off right now.
I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing
Hey.
about I didn't get pregnant.
I just got fat.
Hey,
I got out of it. The last 6 months, I'm good.
I am, you know,
When,
happy, you
Whenever
know.
you want to compare
Hey,
stomachs,
I'll be back.
let me know.
I'll be back.
Okay, hey,
I'll be back.
the gauntlet has been laid. We're
I'll
gonna
be
do an
back.
ab off.
Bob can't
next
do
go
it.
round.
Bob's not allowed. Bob's not allowed.
Nah, I mean, we are. We're getting a little older. We're feeling the effects of birthdays accumulating now.
Dude.
So, what are you doing? What are you doing for recovery? How do you,
42 is not easy. It's not easy.
42 is not easy. You know, I started CrossFit 42.
Oh, whatever.
I did.
That's wild.
I started when I was 42.
Hey,
My backyard.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm fat again at 42.
Well, you're just too happy.
Hey, I'm good. I
Yeah.
just need
You know
to
what?
lose
Sorry.
like 10 pounds.
I should have sent that to Bob. Was that 2 years ago? The picture I sent you.
Yeah.
I guess 2 years ago on like a Sunday, me, you,
We work
him,
out in
and
your
Farrah
garage.
all worked out.
Oh, that was
at the
good. Yeah.
house. And in the picture, we're all
We're all-
holding up our shirts. I'm ripped.
Did we find that picture?
I think I sent it to
George,
Bernie.
Hey,
it did pop up. George is going to look for that. We'll continue discussing. So, what I was going to ask
Is that
you
when you were
guys,
vegan?
were you vegan?
oh
for a
yeah,
while?
do you remember that? I'm so
Yeah.
strong. I feel
Oh
so
no, you were
strong.
doing
Oh
WAG.
yes,
I
he
feel
was.
so good.
You were
doing
doing.
WAG
He
now.
was doing WAG.
I'm doing
I
WAG
only I only eating broccoli.
now. Ripped me all. It's Skinny Bernie.
Look
Skinny
at
Bernie.
send that to me. I'll forward it to Elio. So yeah, you did a little stint with veganism.
I did. I went vegan for 1 year just to prove that it wasn't hard.
Yeah.
And it actually wasn't.
Okay.
It really wasn't hard.
How do the
I'm
joints
really-
feel? Everything feel good?
I actually felt okay. So when I first did it, I was like 100% all in, salads, all like the perfect vegan. I wasn't eating anything processed. I felt amazing.
Yeah. You know what?
But-
I can't tell you how many times I've heard this from friends and from patients, and yet I can't pull the trigger on it because
I know.
I would love to feel
I would
amazing.
never be vegan.
So, but it went away.
I need my
sounds
meat.
fun.
Like it was the first influx of
my
like,
meat.
holy crap, I'm eating nothing but vegetables. I felt so good, and then it just kind of like leveled off a little bit. So, yeah, I did it for exactly 1 year to prove to my boss that it wasn't hard.
Yeah.
because he's like a devout like animal rights vegan whatever. I was like, I'll do it. Did it.
Nice.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. Now, what do you guys do? I mean, like, you do foam rolling, massage. What are you into?
Not
Do you do
enough.
anything?
I don't do enough.
I don't do anything.
See, I know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I
Stretch a
barely
little
have
bit,
any
but
time to work out.
Same.
I used to call
I used to be so good, and I mean, we have like some of the Normatec like things that I'll put in if
You
my
have
husband
that?
gets them out. Yeah,
At home?
yeah. I got them for Zach for like
Bernie will have him. With
I don't
me.
know Christmas or something.
Right.
Yeah,
We'll
Bernie's
have that.
supposed to be over at our house.
back of his BMW.
No.
Can't afford shoelaces, but he'll get Normatec
Normatec,
sleeves.
yeah.
So we have
Or
that
whatever.
stuff, but
That's
not
I mean, that's
what
good.
I should do.
I used to love that when we had it at the gym.
Why is that such a hard sell? Like recovery. I mean, we train really hard. Why is it so hard? Like, and
it's
I'm
harder
just
than
as guilty.
training?
It really is.
I
I'm
think
just as guilty.
stretching
It's like
is
the
so hard,
warm-up.
and it's not fun for me.
It's not.
You know
It's
that
boring.
you know that I'm PRing my warm ups at 100.
He's doing the warm ups.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. I feel.
I'm so proud every time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Has he been jumping in some classes?
Sometimes, yeah.
That's great. That is really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we could do better with that. So I find it easier just to down a bunch of supplements.
Yeah, I do that. I try to stretch
Oh,
too,
there
but
it is. God, look how ripped.
Bernie, look at that, buddy.
Whoa. This is PG.
It's the angle.
We all look great.
That took eight different camera angles.
and then lighting.
right.
None
right.
of
Always
us were
lighting.
breathing there.
Yeah,
right?
and Josh is so proud of himself. Yeah, I did I did 135 clean and jerk, but I'm jacked.
I used to be 300 pounds.
Yeah.
I think it's funny you guys all don't have shirts on and George has to lift his. Like, hey, I can do it here too.
I don't ever take.
That's when he used to shave too.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, not anymore.
You don't shave anymore?
Nah, it's too much. Too much.
Dude, it will take 3 days.
Too much work.
The expensive razors we're building up.
George,
What is that?
you had to
This is a video where
you had to let me know.
Ina
how
and
it
I
goes
used to
on
do
Saturday.
warm-ups. So we were messing with the group one morning and
I
we
look
said,
like Aaron.
I
Green from
remember
the-
that.
we're going to do,
That was Georgia.
we just made up some randoms.
Oh, yeah.
We said, okay, we're going to do the penguin walk. And so we had everyone penguin walking. And I was like, hey, it works on the external,
Butt cheek?
yeah. We're going to warm up the
the
glutes.
side butt.
I
Yeah.
miss that turf.
Look at the butt zoom in.
Look at
Yeah,
Buddy.
Ina was,
Videoing that.
look at it.
Oh,
Look at
my
Mohammed.
It's that Andrew. That's awesome.
So you know what's funny? I'm convinced that some warm-ups are like this, where you guys are just making stuff up as we go.
We did. I think following this, I don't know if she got on
Look,
camera.
Andrew
We did
Taylor.
the elephant. I said it's a good shoulder and trunk
Well,
rotator.
those are obvious.
Hey, I
You'd
make my
think, but
kids
not at
do
5
that.
o'clock in the morning.
What is
So-
Muhammad doing?
That's so funny.
Yeah, good times, good times. So that was sent by Ina. Sent it our way. Yes. Yeah. Aw.
Ina, Adrian, we miss you guys.
That's it.
Not
That's
Adrian,
it.
just Ina. I'm just kidding. I
Just
love them both.
Ina.
I love them both.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I've enjoyed this. What do you think? We covered a lot. Covered. What's that? Who is on that? Oh, next week. You know who we have on next week? Strongman Steve.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Strongman Steve. So.
Talking
forgot all
about
about him.
juice.
Have you seen him lately?
No.
He got an amazing shape.
Is that right?
Like he was never like, but he actually did WAG for a while, and like I haven't seen
Steve,
him.
George is crushing on you.
George is
Have you seen
crushing.
him?
Watch out.
Have you seen him?
George
He's
is crushing.
totally ripped.
Okay, well, we'll find out next week.
Well, he was the last time I saw him.
Are
Okay.
you guys going to do like a weird challenge on the air?
You know what? We've never done a weird challenge on the air, but maybe
I feel
we
like
do
with
that.
him, it would be an appropriate one. Not an eating one, because that grosses me out.
Okay.
Oh, because he used to do the eating
Oh,
stuff with Thomas.
with Thomas.
You remember that
Yeah.
with McDonald's and
Yeah.
Taco Bell or something?
Yes.
No, McDonald's.
Thomas, I miss Thomas.
Yeah. Where's he? In Switzerland now, or where's he?
Yeah.
At? Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Okay. Well,
Way to
hey.
end it on a downer. Oh, the guy got the
Wow.
wah, wah.
Thank you for joining us today. So if you're looking for some way to use your fitness this weekend, jump into one of these events that we discussed, or just get outside and enjoy the great weather coming our way. If you have any questions or comments of anything we've discussed here, drop us a DM, and we'll be sure to cover it next go around. So again, we have Global Grace at 100 Fitness Saturday. Everyone, come on out. If you don't have a 95 or 135 pound clean and jerk, you can have whatever you want if you want to clean and jerk. And then Festivus on October 23rd. Contact Risen Strength CrossFit for that. That's all I got, guys. Anything else? All right, fantastic. You guys have a great weekend. We'll catch you next week with Strongman Steve. Awesome.